Camp rock!
Very important thing for me as a mother, the experience is once she comes back, she get this whole self-esteem way up there. Like, where did you get that? Did they give that to you over there?
When I don't go to camp, I'm very bored because all I do is stay in the house or go to the center or just play on my computer and go to sleep. For the very first time at camp that I went, girls from Brazil came and we got to play. We got to dance with them and they taught us how to dance like Brazilians.
The last time I did not go, it's like they were like really, sad and all that, and so they expect to go each time there's camp.
Camp to me has been a life-changing experience.
Hiking, we got to go on a rock climbing wall, and then we got to do archery.
There's one session at family camp that I really enjoy, and that's the adult workshop. And it helps the adults to talk about the situations with how to deal with the children and what they go through. And not only that, it gives you the opportunity to mingle with other parents and stuff and have their families meet your families, because at school, hi, how you doing? But then it brings you closer together after you spent the whole weekend.
One of the most special things that happened to me in camp was when I became a blue ragger. And the blue rag represents that you need to make a promise in camp, like you might have to make a goal. Like my goal was to be better in soccer, and I started being better in soccer, and I already fulfilled my promise, and I already went to my next rag, my silver rag, and the that I made was to do better in school.
That was great, everything.
An important thing that I learned at camp is making new friends, because sometimes it's hard for me to make friends, and at camp they just sometimes come up to you and start talking to you, and that really doesn't happen most of the time in my life.
One thing I really like about camp is that you meet a lot of new friendly people, and no one really never puts you down. It's always positive.
Before I came to camp, I used to not be satisfied in anything. I just used to be in the street, either with my friends, just hanging out. I used to drink and smoke. Before, I didn't want to go to high school. Just wanted to get out of high school and not go to it, just be working or something. But now I'm in high school and it's fun, and I want to go to college in Long Beach.
At camp, what excites me is nature, because in the city you don't get to see nature a lot because they're tearing down trees, and like you go through some neighborhoods you might see plants, but everywhere else like there's trees torn down and trash everywhere. But when you go to camp, it's just free air, no pollution, rivers, fish in the rivers, and just deers and animals running free and not being put in cages and everything.
It's really fun because I get to spend a lot of time with my mom and play games with my mom. My favorite thing at camp is the zip line.
And in camp it's really peaceful. You could hear the trees, the wind in the morning is really nice.
I went as an assistant leader this year, and the past 2 years I have gone as a camper and then a camper in leadership training. And it has really changed my way of looking into the leadership way, because it's hard over there to be in charge, to take control. It's hard, and it has helped me when I come back home to be a better, bigger sister at home.
Best time was when I was a pirate. I had the pirate flag, and I loved waving it because I love pirates.
It has helped us a lot, be more closer as a family. Then each one do their own thing. Now that camp is coming, and pretty soon, they're already, they're like, Mom, where are we gonna go? So has gotten us a little bit much closer as a family wise.
Once you leave camp, you just can't wait to go back to camp.
The real special thing that happened to me was that I did art with my family.
Camp has changed me with my family because sometimes I used to misbehave in my family, but every time I come back from camp, I behave better than I used to.
Now, as soon as I kept going to camp, I realized that life is full of joy. I smile a lot each time I come back from camp.
Family camp gives us family time that I'm not always able to fit in when we're at home. The children love it, I love it, we look forward to it every year, and it's something that we've been spreading the word about.
Thank you for coming into our lives and make that, even though it's like 3 days, but it's a big change in our life that we get to share as a family that we don't really get to do because we have to do this and that. So just experience, it's really fabulous. I mean, it's like, wow, that's what I can say. So thank you very much. And I can say this, thank you very much. Salamat po, muchas gracias. In different languages you can say, but that's it. Thank you.
Camp was